journey for us has taken us all sorts of places, but the continuous theme that kind of has been throughout the journey has been kind of the relationship, whether it's 15 kids at a show or 15,000. It's the idea that you are personally connecting, and attempting to change things, So I think for us, many times the smaller venues accomplish that more. I think being able to hang out with kids after the show. A lot of times this tour we've been doing these things after the show where Drew and I or I'll go down to the coffee shop or the bar down the street and just kind of play some Dylan covers. It's the type of thing where I think music's a communication tool. It's a place. It's a vehicle to get places that you couldn't get to on your own.
Well, you guys, to me anyway, as a fan, you guys have been about more than just the music. You're a band about hope and inspiration. And the world we live in today, there's so much violence and negativity and war and everything. You turn on the news, it's all depressing. I was just wondering, where do you find your inspiration to write stuff that's more uplifting, that can bring somebody up, instead of bringing people down, Burnout Bright, when we were one tonight, those songs, they just make you feel good. They're good songs. So where do you guys find that inspiration to be on that positive attitude?
Well, thank you for the compliment, man. Where do we find that inspiration?
Well, when I write the songs, I don't write the songs.
I think a big part of it, for me, I think everything can be a catalyst for a song. And I feel like the beautiful and the true have an irrevocable link that joins them together. They're not exactly the same thing, but they're dating. They might even be married. And I think that the beautiful and the true are everywhere. You can also find, the false and the ugly everywhere. And that's kind of the mixed drink of what we call life. And so I just find that for me, when I sing depressing songs, I get depressed, and that's not something I need. And sometimes it's healthy to get things off your chest, but I don't really feel like vomiting is something that is edifying for everyone else in the room, So I think maybe we keep more of the songs that are a little bit more self-gratifying to ourselves, at some point, you when you're a kid, you write all these what you think are punk rock songs that are kind of anti-everything, but you realize that sooner or later you're pointing the finger at yourself, and I feel like maybe that's where our songs start, they start with a broken heart, looking for truth and beauty.
Come On, Come On, that song. It wasn't put on the album. It's such a powerful song though. Was it ever intended for Old Gravity? Or
we pushed and shoved. We were fighting for that for a long time.
I thought I seen it on the track listing at one point on the website.
I love that song. And we fought to try and figure out a place